I was stoked when the team let me know that I had the co-drive with Jack LeBrock. Obviously, it's awesome to join a guy like Jack, and I really admire the way that he's gone about his racing this year, working closely with him. So, no, I'm just very thankful to the team, from Matt, Jason, and yeah, the whole crew. I'm just looking forward to getting to the 1,000, and all my sponsors that have helped make this happen as well. Yeah, just it's. I don't think it's quite sunk in yet. It's slowly sinking in. Obviously, it's been quite a busy week getting ready for Townsville, but yeah, certainly just so ecstatic to be racing the mountain for the first time.
Yeah, really pumped to be teaming up with Aaron. Aaron's a great young fellow. I've got to know him quite well throughout the year, and for him it's pretty special. It's his first Bathurst 1000. It's always an amazing one, and yeah, I'm actually looking forward to teaming up with him. It's third generation Seton in the sport, and to do Bathurst. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Really looking forward to the challenge, and yeah, we'll reckon we'll have a pretty good run.
Pretty proud, really. Naturally, our Seton's had some fair bit of history at Bathurst. My dad started back in 1961. That was his first time that he ever went to the mountain, and raced right through until 84. Won Bathurst in 65, and then basically my first years were 83 right through until 2010. So, and then to have the third generation coming along, and the first of the third generations ever to compete at Bathurst, is a pretty proud moment, and to see what he's done throughout his career so far. He's been racing since he was 7-year-old, so that's nearly 17 years. So we've spent a lot of time behind the scenes working at this to try and get this opportunity to be a part of it, and to keep the Seton name out there on that mountain grid on the Sunday of October.
Yeah, it's very special to be the third generation Seton to do the Bathurst 1000, or Bathurst event I should say. Yeah, it's very surreal. Obviously, my pop won it back in 1965, and then Dad came so close in 95. So it's just a special moment to go to the event for my first time and experience it and give it a red hot crack. Obviously, me and Jack will try and aim for that top step of the podium and see how we go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, really, when you look at it based on my father's history, my history there. We've both had the opportunities to stand on the podium. My father stood on the top step. I've stood on the second step a fair few times, but never on the top step. But it's a pretty proud moment for the Seton family to be able to have this opportunity to keep that rolling on, that Seton name at the mountain. It's a difficult event to be a part of, because it's got a lot of history, a lot of tradition to it, and it's also one that's very difficult to win. It's the grand final of our motor racing in this country, and like I said again, to see Aaron have this opportunity this year it's one that I got to say is he's ready for it. I think he's ready for it. I've seen what he can do at Bathurst. He's done a lot of miles at Bathurst in a lot of different cars, and put out some pretty good speed. So to join up with Jack LeBrock who's going to be a great mentor for him, because he's been through the same scenario as Aaron's going through now, which is a rookie, and he'll be able to teach him a few things on the way, which is great to see the two together and to go there and take on the mountain.
Yeah, me and Jack don't live too far away from each other up here in Queensland, so we've played a couple of games of golf, and I'm sure there'll be many more games of golf in the future before the Bathurst event, just to yeah, develop that close bond that you share with the co-driver. It definitely helps, and the way that you work together to develop the car and develop each other helps across the race weekend. So yeah, we'll be working hard to get to know each other more, and looking forward to hopefully beating him in golf. We're just as bad as each other, so it's quite funny.
Yeah, it's good. Aaron's a great bloke, yeah, at the track and away from the track as well. So he's very down to earth. We get out there and hit a few golf balls around, throw a bit of banter and stuff like that. So I get along really well. That's half the battle. So yeah, looking forward to it, and he's it's a great bloke all around. It's going to be great for Aaron to do double duties in the race weekend. He's actually driving a 888 VF Commodore, so it's very similar in the way the two cars are set up. So it's going to be great for myself. Both running the same brake package, so heading into your first Bathurst 1000, it's always very daunting to race there. So to be able to complement that with his Dunlop Series program as well is going to be pretty big. So and it's great as well. He's in-house at MSR. We're able to work together pretty closely and get the most out of him. And yeah, I'm sure we're going to have a pretty solid Bathurst 1000.
I'd say my preparation for the event doesn't change too much, doing the double duties at Bathurst. I'd say it's more a different way about going the event compared to a usual event for me, because I usually work on the car across the race weekend. So I don't think I'll have too much time to do that at Bathurst. So yeah, I'll be full on just developing as much as I can as a driver, and looking forward to doing as many miles as possible. Obviously, each lap you do around there, you get better, and it's a hard track to master. So I'm looking forward to doing getting as much track time as I can, and hopefully that translates to a good result on Sunday.